The incidence of kidney failure, organ failure is only growing with diabetes and hypertension on the rise. And that is why we need to talk about organ donation. And I'm really thankful to all of you for coming this evening and endorse organ donation. Christmas is around the year, New Year is around the year. Let us all resolve that we will all, take pledge to donate organs. And what does it cost? Nothing. Zero cost. Am I losing anything? Nothing. Instead of burning or burying the body, just imagine that one yes can save the lives of so many people. Our eyes can see this world. Our eyes can see this world through two people who are corneally blind. We have a corneal recipient amongst us. I will be introducing her. Our heart can beat in somebody. We have a heart recipient here. Our lungs can breathe. We have a lung recipient here. Our heart and lungs, there are several patients needing a heart-lung transplant. So we have a heart-lung transplant recipient. Our kidneys, 2 kidneys can be given to 2 people. So 2 people will be able to lead normal life. Our liver can be donated. The liver, because it has 2 lobes, smaller lobe and the larger lobe. The smaller lobe can be given to a child, the larger lobe can be given to an adult. So imagine the power that we have. We have the power to save at least 8 lives. Our skin can be donated, our bones can be donated, our cartilages can be donated. Imagine, instead of just burning or burying the body, if we happen to give a new lease of life to so many people. We have Mr. Shankar Narayan who received a liver transplant 12 years ago. If he didn't receive a liver in the 6 months, he wouldn't have been able to come for this event. So when you give an organ to somebody, you're not giving a new lease of life to that person. You're actually elevating the status of the entire family. They may have very small children. Isn't it? Madam, maku chaala chinna pillalu unnarandi. Please మీరు ఎట్లాగైనా ఏమన్నా చేయండి అని. How do you do that? Only if the families bother to say yes to organ donation can we take their organs, isn't it? So when you donate organs, remember those families that will be happy. You'll be making so many people happy. So you play God. When I am counseling the families, I tell them, God is nowhere, God is in you. Because He has given us one life, but we have the power to give the life, the gift of life, to so many people. So that is the reason we are talking about organ donation. So I'm very happy that all of you are here. Revati, thank you so much for coming. And she had several other commitments, family emergencies, and in spite of that, she has come. And she played my role in A Zindagi. And when everyone saw Revati, in fact, they came and hugged me. In fact, on a lighter note, I said, I feel like Mata Amritanandamayi. Everyone came and hugged me at the end of the movie. So, that's such a positive message that we were able to give through A Zindagi. And several doctors, in spite of their busy schedule, are here. I'd like to now request Dr. Elita Fernandez to please come. She said she won't walk the ramp, so I'd like you to please come and say a few words, please.
To begin with, Lalita, congratulations and thank you for all that you've achieved in these 20 years through the foundation. I think everybody here would agree with me, and we thank you for that. The second, it's such a privilege to be here. I'm being educated on so many fronts, starting with saris at the entrance and discussing jewelry and things that I've been educated on this evening. But you've touched many hearts today with just a few examples that you gave us. I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I've been a passionate obstetrician and I've always considered it a privilege to be part of that sacred space where you help babies to enter into this world. And that's been such an amazing privilege. You're talking about a whole new way of bringing life into people. I think, God has worked through you. You've touched many lives. And today I pledge to help raise awareness in whatever way I can. Use me if you think I can help. Okay? Thank you.
I'm an admirer of Mr. Narendra also, because he is, he's a big supporter of MOHAN Foundation. Right from the time we started MOHAN Foundation, he has been supporting our work. Please convey our special thanks to him. And, I don't know, we are very blessed. We have very good people in our lives. When you do this type of work, everyone needs to help us. And it has come from so many different corners. Like, for example, this ramp walk itself. When I just called all the doctors, she just saw my message, she called me back and she said, yes, I'll do it. She's such a busy doctor. She had surgeries, but in spite of that, she has come this evening. So thank you so much. And I'd like you to do the Sri Ganesh with your ramp walk.
I will also follow Evita, and I am going to pledge my organs today, because that's what they say, save a life after life. I think that's the best thing that we can do. God has given us organs which cannot be replicated. So when you leave this world, if you can give joy and happiness to a few families, what else can you do? You cannot donate anything better.
Thank you so much, madam, for that wonderful message. Next, I'd like to request Dr. Manjula Anagani to please come. Big Padma Shri Award winner in the year 2015. She also holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest number of fibroids removed from a single patient. I've known Dr. Anagani for such a long time. An elegant woman again in beautiful Telangana weeks. May I request you to please walk the ramp. Thank you guys for having me here. I think life, we are all here to celebrate life. And I believe that the biggest entrepreneurship we all do have is something called life. And when we are facing it, we do have a lot of challenges. But when we try to solve these challenges, don't allow your ill health or to come in your way, allow us to take care of it, or you take care of itself. But do not mess up with your life and live life after death. That is only possible by donating organs. And I am an organ donor which even done 10 years ago, but I would again like to give lectures. Thank you. Thanks a lot for all of you for giving us your precious time. We have yet another luminary here, Mrs. Karuna Gopal. Karuna is a political leader, is internationally acclaimed thought leader. She's been a keynote speaker and a futurist. She's the founder president of Foundation of Futuristic Cities. And she's contributed to the design of 100 smart cities vision of India. I have so much. She has her own website, karunagopal.com. So much. I keep seeing so much of her work. I'm truly, truly thankful to you, Karuna, for taking the time. She said, somebody in her family has undergone a surgery, but in spite of that, she has come. Like I said, we truly are blessed to have people like you, Karuna. Thank you so much. May I request you to please walk the ramp with the beautiful grace. later, she and I shared the stage with G.X. Swamiji, and she spoke about organ donation like, somebody who's been, working for organ donation all her life. Karuna, all yours.
First of all, let me congratulate you, Lalita. Good evening to all of you. I've really nothing to say today, excepting that I grew up listening to Paropakaram Idam Sariram. This body is basically to help others. So we believe that when we are alive, we have to help people, so we continue to help. Little do we know that we can help even after dying. We've always believed that the soul is immortal, but did we ever know that we can immortalize our body as well? That is what Lalita is doing. I'm very happy and really proud to be here today with you. I saw the slides, it went in a flash, and you said 0.8%. 0.8 per million. But recently in the parliament, the minister said it is 0.5 per million, which is even less. Yes. And 14% of the organs that have been donated, 12,800 organs I think have been donated, and 14% of them have been taken from the dead. The rest, 86, have been given by those living. I think that work, that number is attributable to people like you who've been inspiring us. So I'm here today to really congratulate you. Thank you for whatever you've done so far and what you are setting out to do more for this work. I pledge my audience today.
Thank you, Karuna. Thank you. Please tell your family about your pledge, because tomorrow it is our family that decides about organ donation. So that's why I always say, if you just pledge your organs, it's not enough. You have to tell your family. So next we'd like to call upon Mrs. Uma Devi Chigurupati, Executive Director, Granules India, and co-founder of KRSMA Estates Private Limited. Uma Garu, please come. What a beautiful view. Please may I request you to walk the ramp.
About the organ donation is such a noble cause, and I congratulate MOHAN Foundation for spreading the awareness first in the country in this regard. My husband and my daughter, they donated the organs long back. They signed for that almost more than 10 years back, and from that time onwards I was thinking, I want to do. I am someone who never, believe in preaching. I do things and then I expect others to follow. But for the first time, I came here without doing that. And immediately I'm going to do that. And also, I request everyone to spread this awareness. It's very important. It gives life to, not to the person, to the whole family. We all know about it. And the other beautiful cause is handlooms, which is very close to my heart, which is second biggest in the economy, rural economy of our country, and many women are involved in that. And of course, I have to congratulate Sudha also, who is a social entrepreneur, and two women who are very good in their fields are, have came together to organize this evening. I'm humbled, and also I would like to just mention, we are involved in the transplant surgeries in Guntur, which was conducted by Dr. Gokhale, and I know how difficult it is to transport one organ from, immediately from one place to another, and how much of difficulty it was involved, and it's a great cause. I really congratulate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uma Garu. Next is my favorite surgeon, Dr. Sandeep Atavar.
Surgeon or a model?
Dr. Atavar is the chair and director of thoracic organ transplants and assist devices at the Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences. He is also the current president of Indian Society of Heart and Lung Transplant. Most importantly, the most popular heart transplant surgeon in the country. He's done several heart transplants and lung transplants. I'd like you to invite your recipients also onto the stage. Please come. And Dr. Atavar, I'd like you to say about them. And please come. Please come. All the recipients of Dr. Atavar, please come onto the stage. You'd like to walk the ramp and then? Okay, sure.
So this is a rare and a great honor. I am very touched by this invitation. I have been a great admirer of Lalita's work. I have been a great admirer of what MOHAN Foundation has done all these years in spreading the message of organ donation in this country. What really pains me and what I would like to add to what Mrs. Gopal just mentioned was that 86% of our organ donors in this country are live, and that's such a travesty. You know, you do not need your mothers, your sisters, your daughters to donate organs, because that's where the live donations come from. The live donation comes from within your family, from the women folk. It's extremely rare for us to see men donate, because the mother would straight away jump in saying, "Beta, tum donate nahi karoge, main donate karti hu," and everyone willingly agrees. So this is a travesty. This must stop. And why it's very important? Because in the West, it is absolutely a polar opposite. 86% of donations are deceased, am I right? And on probably just a few fractions.
Just the reverse.
It's absolute reverse. In a country that does is third in the world in organ transplantation, we do so many organ transplantations. We are just only after the US and China. We have an expertise of doctors which is unparalleled. We have an opportunity, or we have a chance to probably do 10 times this number, because our need, as Lalita mentioned, is nearly 5 lakh recipients every year. It's so sad that we still continue to look at live donations as a solution. I have 3 incredible gentlemen. I really wouldn't want to take too much time introducing each one of them, but they all have a story to tell. Starting with a young radiologist who is about to graduate, become an MD radiologist, who had a family history of heart disease. He lost his younger sister to it, and he currently continues to be well after a transplant, suffering the same illness, and now he's back with all of us, and he's going to serve medicine. We have another gentleman who's from Bombay. He works for a family that was very, very generous, that made sure that when he needed a lung transplant, they decided to go deep down into their reserves and ensure that they could get him therapy, they could get him treated. And he had to come all the way to Hyderabad, because this, fortunately, is the state where the maximum donations happen in the country, which is a fact that many of us would probably not know. Arif is well. He came to us with probably 10 liters of oxygen a minute, and here he is walking amongst all of us, absolutely in the pink of health, with no fear for the world. And likewise is Rajesh, if I may. Mr. Khanna he's a business executive. He works for an international organization. He's one of the top leaders in that organization. But when this disease hit him, he realized the gravity of how this disease spared no one. All he could wait for and hope was for an organ transplant, a double lung transplant, and he traveled all the way from Gurgaon for that over here. He spent his life here, and here now, and he doesn't feel like leaving the city. He's probably given him everything that he needed. So I am really humbled. This is not my work. I am only a catalyst in that sense. I think this is a chemical reaction between a donor and a recipient. As a physician, I stand at the confluence of both joy and incredible sadness. I would love to continue to do what I do, and I really do not deserve any credit for any of this. it's your greatness that you've invited me for this event, and none of this would ever have been possible without the incredible support of my wife. She has sacrificed her own career. She has given up everything that she does for what I am able to do today, and I think I acknowledge her for everything that she's allowed me to do in my life. And thank you everyone for that.
Thank you. May I request you to please walk the ramp? Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank the three of them to come here and be propounding the fact that organ donations can save lives. They've risked themselves and come here in this large audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you. One minute, just
So I also want to, I already pledged my organs nearly a decade ago, but I just want to renew that pledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Sagar. I'd like to now request our playback singer, Srinidhi, to please come, and she's going to perform for us. Just waiting for your beautiful music, Srinidhi. Please do come.
Namaste, good evening everyone. It's so wonderful to see all of us dressed in so many beautiful colors. And today, when Lalita Garu told me about this beautiful cause, it literally was like a coincidence, because just a couple of months ago, one of my grandfathers passed away, and all of our family felt very proud of him, because even at the age of 80, having no ailments, he wanted all of us to donate his organs. And nobody in the family felt any kind of, a small disappointment or anything for the rituals, because he, being so healthy at that age, could save more lives. That is the purpose, right? So all of our family was thinking about this for these 2 months, and surprisingly Lalita Garu called me for this, and thank you Hema for including me. And it's such a pleasure to meet all of my dearest ones here, like Manjula Garu, Swapnaka, and Madhuri Garu, and one of most loved actresses, Revati Garu. And I have a surprise for you. I will be singing something that is there in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna Paramatma himself guided us how to lead lives and how to have our lives be more purposeful. Diyate upakarani deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam smritam. It means the donation, the help, or a charity that is done at the right time without any expectation from the receiver in return. And this donation is said to be a mode of goodness for the life, and which actually acts at the right situation for the right person. Everybody keeps on blessing us, be good, do good, God bless you. So what has God blessed us with? Beautiful body and beautiful mind and thoughts, using the body in the right way, which Lalita Garu has been guiding us to do. And I would like to pledge my organs today, and it will definitely be a responsibility. Krishna you know these songs. Let us see. Whatever I sing now. Okay? So you're going to clap and you're going to give me the rhythm because I just have melody by Harsha. He's my student and he's a very good programmer and singer. He also is working for K1 very recently. So you're going to support me on rhythms now. Okay? It's a pleasure, and I love and admire your presence on screen, and the same here is happening. Thank you so much. And I had a lot of favorites. When I started searching what to sing, I couldn't jot down them because a lot of beautiful songs, and especially Rajas's work is like you cannot pick a few. And just due to the time, I had to just give you a glimpse of these songs and let us plan some exclusive concert. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
you'd like to.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And this was completely an impromptu thing. And Harsha, I should actually thank Harsha because apart from his regular works and everything, he just joined me in this. And he needs your blessings.
Thanks, Revati. Thank you. Thank you. Next, I'd like to request Revati to please come on to the dais. I don't know what to say, Revati. When I saw the movie, I was just seeing myself on the screen. I don't know how you did it.
For us, it was crying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we just cried and cried.
So, like I said, MOHAN Foundation was started in 1997 in Chennai. The first celebrity that took the donor card, pledged for organ donation, is Revati. Before you walk the ramp, I'd like to request Dr. Vaishnavi Raghuram to please come on to the dais with her daughter Lailani. Vaishnavi is a doctor of optometry and she practices optometry at the Microsoft Health Center and several eye clinics in Seattle. And this is her daughter Lailani, 1 year old. And this is my daughter, Vaishu is my daughter, and my granddaughter Lailani, who just came this afternoon, and I said you have to walk the ramp, and the only request Vaishu had is I'd like to walk the ramp with Revati. So I'd like to please walk the ramp.
Thank you, Babita. It's an honor to be here. Yes, I know about organ donation for a while now. I'm also a trustee of Tanker Foundation, where we give subsidized dialysis. And that's also been there for a very long time, headed by Dr. Georgie Abraham from Chennai. Dr. Shroff met me in one of our Tanker fundraisers, and that's when we talked about organ donation. I have to tell you that there was one night where a family had lost a loved one in an accident, and there were no counselors then in '97. So Dr. Georgie wanted me to be there, so I just went there. It must have been around 10:30, 11 in the night. And then he said, we need to speak to this family. And I was like, yeah, we take the mic, we speak lines given by our writers, we've done everything. But when I saw the family, I was dumbstruck. What do I tell them? How do I tell them? That was a very, very difficult moment. But Dr. Georgie said, just speak to them. Just tell them there is an option like this. But I think more than anything else, I kind of said, I backed out. And I just couldn't do it. And that was one of my first encounters with both death and about organ donation. Yes, '97, I pledged my organs. My family knows about it. And then years later, I come to play. The character's name is Revati, but of course I played Lalita in Azindagi. And it was very tough. There were 2 scenes which I found extremely difficult to do. And I was supposed
So you might guess it was a scene where I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm so sorry if but where the son is brought into the room and the doctors tell that he's brain dead, and it was you can't write a scene like that. So Dr. Anirban, who is also the director of the film, and he's a nephrologist. Yes. So he directed the film, and he said, "I haven't written anything, Revati. You just do it." So then I know about the tests that people do for brain death. So I said, "Can you please give me the names of all the tests?" And me as a counselor, because I'm playing the counselor, I should know about it. So I said, that is the only thing I would ask the doctor. Have you done this? Have you done that? And have you done the third test? So Anirban said, that's a interesting thought. And then he just let me be. That was really a very tough moment. Sometimes there are certain scenes that you're not there just as an actor, but you become a character. And I crossed that line in that scene. And the other scene where the daughter knows about it and she tells me, so those are the two scenes that were very tough. In the meantime, I was also writing this script which was long overdue. For nearly 15 years, I've been following the story of Venkatesh, Kolavenu Venkatesh, from Hyderabad. So that story I wanted to make as a director. Spoke to several producers, but nothing happened. And then in 2018, there was one producer, Suraj Singh from Bombay, he said. So I was in a split mind. Should I act in A Zindagi? I'm also directing a film, which is also somewhere close to the same subject. It's speaking about DMD, but it's about a boy who wanted euthanasia to donate his organs. So it was very close, but I just couldn't refuse A Zindagi. The actor in me was saying that I have to do it. So I did that, then I did Salam Menki, and MOHAN Foundation is part of Salam Menki also. So it's been an interesting journey, and I'm so happy to be here. On the happy note, I love the weaves of India. I think India as a country has the most beautiful weaves. And Sudha, hats off to you for the way you have designed the saris, the things outside, with the waist cloth, the jewelry and everything. I'm amazed, and I think, people like her, they do India proud, because this is also very important. I'm also one of those, for my entire promotions of Salam Menki, I wore only organic cotton from Tula weaves. So, and hand woven. I said I will wear only that. It's not necessary to wear all the silks and jazz. I said, let me just wear organic cotton. So, thank you so much, Sudha. And the combination of Lalita and Sudha is unbeatable. It's just unbeatable. I mean, one is talking about livelihood to our rural farmers. Gandhi always said, take care of our villages. Cities would take care of themselves, but somehow we did not heed to his sayings and we did the other. Now we are going back to the rural. So I'm very happy that this generation and the next is going to be great for our country, because they will take care of our rural, India. So the combination of livelihood and life after death too. I think it's a great combination, unbeatable. Thank you, women, for doing this, taking this forward. We're all together, hand in hand, and you have such amazing people from Hyderabad who have come just because they believe the cause and the passion with which you do it. So, MOHAN Foundation has somebody fabulous with them, and we are all there. So we're all there. So thank you so much for inviting me here. Thanks, Revati.
I'd like Vaishnavi Raghuram to say a few words, because when my son was declared brain dead, I still remember like it is yesterday how much my daughter cried, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. My son's pet name was Appu, and she loves him so much that when her daughter was born, she said, I want Appu's name in my daughter's name. So that's how she has her daughter's name as Lailani Appu Ram. So you saw Lailani, and I'd like to request Vaishu to say a few words.
Hi everyone. Talking in a public forum is definitely not my forte. So if I go fast, it's a nervous thing. So I apologize for that in advance. I'm nearly not as accomplished or experienced as all the women that walked before me. So I already feel so lucky to be here. My biggest inspiration is my mom. Every time there's an event like this, she eats, walks, breathes, sleeps the event, the logistics of the event. So I also feel lucky that my family and I are actually, in India during this event. My mother-in-law is here, my husband is here, my 1-year-old is here. So it's a big deal for me. So I want to congratulate her for everything that she does. She really has been such a great motivation, inspiration, everything positive in my life. What she has done for the cause is something else. So, and she's able to continue doing what she's doing only because of the support of all of you. So I want to thank all of you for being so generous with your time and being here and supporting the cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to request Mr. Sudhir and Mrs. Uma Sudhir. Everyone knows Uma and Mr. Sudhir, and they have covered stories of MOHAN Foundation for so many times. I mean, when I just called Uma and said, please, we want you to walk the ramp, covering NDTV for a long time. I know she does such impressive stories, and thank you, Sudhir, for coming. I would like both of them to please walk the ramp. Please. Uma, would you like to go first?
Sudhir says I talk too much. So,
Hey, this is your moment. Shine.
so I'd like to think I'm usually very understated, but this is hardly understated because
It's beautiful.
so this was gifted to me by someone who promotes handloom, and I thought after 4 years this is celebration of life that you're doing here, and therefore I'm here celebrating life and celebrating this along with that. And very few get the opportunity to live after life and make that beginning. And for years I've been telling my husband, so in front of all of you, I want him to pledge that he will do what is necessary, because as you mentioned, the family needs to do that. And my daughter was brought into the world by Evita Fernandez. I keep telling her as well that I keep telling my daughter as well that should be done, and that's something that I'm very particular about. So a public pledge from Sudhir is what I'm going to ask.
Yeah. I mean, Lalita in fact said that the family members need to be informed. So in this case, that's taken care of, right? We all speak about the joy of giving week sometime in the month of October. I think, having listened to you today, this is really the joy of giving, and we talk of different kind of assets, but I think these are the biggest and the most important assets that we have. And having known Lalita and Raghuram for over 20 years, this is indeed a pleasure and a privilege to be here among all of you. And especially, as Uma said, Dr. Evita, who brought our life into this world. So in that sense, very happy to see you again, Doctor. Thank you very much.
I'd like to request Ms. Jyotsna Cheru of Kowe to please come. Another accomplished woman, supporter of handloom, and thank you so much for coming this evening to endorse organ donation. May I request you to please come, walk the ramp.
శుభ సాయంకాలం. నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడదాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. నేను సనాతన ధర్మ స్ట్రాంగ్ బిలీవర్ అండ్ ఫాలోవర్. మన సనాతన ధర్మ చెప్పింది మనందరి పర్పస్ ధార్మికంగా జీవించటం, ముక్తిని పొందటం. ముక్తికి మన మోక్షము ముక్తి పొందాలి అని అంటే దానం అనేది చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. అది మనల్ని ముక్తి మార్గంలోకి, మోక్ష మార్గంలోకి మనల్ని తీసుకెళ్తుంది. ఇంకా దానాల్లోకి వస్తే ఆర్గాన్ డొనేషన్ అనేది డెఫినెట్గా మన తిరుగులేని బాణం, రామబాణం లాంటిది అనమాట. ఎన్నైనా చేయొచ్చు, అవన్నీ కరిగిపోవచ్చు, అరిగిపోవచ్చు, కానీ ఇది మాత్రం మనతో పాటు మళ్ళీ ఇంకొక జీవితాన్ని సాగిస్తుంది. నాకు దీని గురించి అంతకుముందు ఎక్కువ తెలీదు. హేమ నన్ను ఇన్వైట్ చేసినప్పుడు నేను దాని గురించి కొంచెం డీటెయిల్గా చదవటం ఒకసారి చూసాను. అంటే ఈవెంట్కి వెళ్తున్నాం అంటే దాని గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలి కదా అని చెప్పి, అంటే ఏం తెలియకుండా వెళ్ళకూడదు అని. కానీ ఇట్ రియల్లీ టచ్ మీ సో మచ్. అండ్ స్పెషల్లీ మీ మూవీ అది చూసిన తర్వాత నేను డెఫినెట్గా అప్పుడే ఒక ప్లెడ్జ్ తీసుకున్నాను, నేను ఆర్గాన్ డొనేషన్ డెఫినెట్గా చేయాలి అని. ఎవరైనా ఒక టేకర్ లేకపోతే గివర్ అనే రోలే లేదు. ఆ టేకర్ మేక్స్ యూ ఎ గివర్. సో అట్లాంటి దీంట్లో ఒక టేకర్కి, ఒక గివర్కి, తీసుకునే వాళ్ళది ఒక భాగ్యం అయితే ఇచ్చే వాళ్ళది ఒక యోగం. ఆ యోగాన్ని, ఆ భాగ్యానికి మధ్యలో అనుసంధానంగా ఉన్నారు లలిత గారు. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ ది వెరీ బెస్ట్ ఫర్ లాట్ మెనీ పీపుల్ టు గెట్ ఎ డబుల్ లైఫ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి.
Next, I'd like to invite Ms. Swapna Sundari. Swapna, the anchor. Who doesn't know Swapna?
Thank you very much, Lalita ma'am. Thank you very much, Sudha, for having me here in the midst of so many esteemed, wonderful people. What can I say? The cause today that we are speaking about is actually both Sudha and Lalita go hand in hand today, because in one sense, this is a fabric that we are wearing in this lifetime. And this fabric is called Swapna. And this fabric that my body is wearing is called Gagadhama Sari. So somewhere, I relate with all of these things through Indian philosophy, which a great many saints have written through Sankirtanas. I'm reminded of Annamacharya, who wrote, Molachina dehamu modiyutakunu sari, talachina daivamu tanalone, molachina dehamu modiyutakunu sari, talachina daivamu tanalone. It just means that this body will soon perish. So why not make it worthwhile? Just like even a simple sari, we try to preserve by making various things of it. When it starts to fade, then why don't we make use of this fabric that has been given to us in this lifetime? So, Lalita ma'am, I've worked with you since 2004, TV9 days. It's been a great journey, although I haven't kept regularly in touch. We are so honored to have you amidst of us. And Sudha, for the wonderful work you're doing for the cause of handloom, congratulations. And of course, this. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Next, I'd like to request our cutie friend, Kashmiri friend, Dr. Subhadra Jalali, retina consultant from LV Prasada Institute. And when I asked her to walk the ramp, she immediately agreed. She's such a sport. You know, for the past 30 years, I've not seen her not seen any change in her. She's remained the same sporty woman.
She's the coolest basketballist I know.
आप सबको बहुत मजा आया। जिंदगी से बहुत प्यार किया है हमने, जिंदगी से बहुत प्यार हमने किया, मौत को भी गले से लगाएंगे हम। आप लोगों को ये मोमेंट बहुत पसंद आया। यू ऑल लाइक दिस मोमेंट, व्हाई? बिकॉज आई पार्टनर्ड with my creative people who created this beautiful fabric, colors, dyes. Thank you to everyone. I love my body. I love to wear all these dresses. Why? Because it makes you all happy. And I could walk that ramp so happily. And one day, I know this is going to stop. And I'll be lying, ready to be in that chill nidra, in that eternal sleep, and somebody will beckon me to walk that ramp towards my Creator. And I'm sure at that moment, when my eyes are closing, my heart is stopping, my lungs have stopped, and I'm ready for the ramp to be with my Creator. My family will make sure that that moment, my eyes will open, they will see, they will sparkle, my lungs will breathe again with all the energy, and I will be dancing once more. Because they will donate my organs, they will donate my eyes, they will donate my heart and my lungs, and then they will be touched, and it will be the most beautiful and most precious moment of life. The ramp will continue to be walked by life. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Subhadra. Do you want to flash your donor card?
All of you.
Such a sport, cutie. I love you, Subhadra, so much. Thank you. We need this energy in this room. May I request Miss Padma Bugineni, please, to come onto the dais? Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful evening, I must say. And thank you so much, Sudha and Lalita Madam, for this wonderful evening. I am Padma Bugineni, a World Bank scholar and a public health practitioner, and that's how I joined you all doctors in this evening to walk the ramp. And also, I love Sudha and Sarda's work. They are best. They are actually wearing identical sarees, Andy. Yeah. Thank you. Do you want to flash the donor card? I mean, we all should hold this card. Whoever is present in this hall, I think we all should hold this card. But before that, like everybody said how noble, but I want to say, I think the statistics are really disturbing. I think MOHAN Foundation should conduct more public awareness campaigns focusing on demystifying the myths and also demystifying the process of organ donation and transplantation. I think that's where more people come forward to donate organs. I hope to see, more people, more and more people coming forward to donate. Yeah, that's it. Yes, I suppose that I am an organ donor. I request all of you to hold this participation. Thank you so much, madam. May I request Miss Gayatri Bhargavi, actress, to please come on the stage. Her dress is so quirky. All of you know her very well. I don't think she needs any introduction. Such a beautiful woman in a beautiful Telangana week.
That's okay. I've just come here to be for this cause. So I'm a normal human being, like all of you. I would definitely want to say thank you for making me a part of this. Very honored to be in such esteemed guest. Firstly, I would like to say this weave is Ikat, which is from Telangana, and I love cottons. I plan to quit with a pair of jeans because I feel younger generations should start wearing these drapes and cottons in different ways to look young and happy and happening. So that's exactly why I thought make it fashionable, make handloom fashionable. So that's why I'm here. And as Abhihara says, the story of cotton, cloth and craft. I'm happy to be here for a cause. And I would like to quote the foundation with register, reuse your organs and relive your life. I think that's the best way we could do. And I'm very proud to say that we did donate organs of my grandfather entirely for a cause. And in fact, his entire body was given to a hospital to do research on. So the entire body was donated. And this happened when my dad was just 10 years old. And you can imagine, in my family, at least 8 or 9 people have donated their organs to people, and I'm very proud of this, that we are also a part of it. And yes, I am here to be a part of this campaign, and I would like to say that I would like to donate my organs also and my entire family. And I would request the organization to conduct small camps in big apartments, so that when my mother-in-law passed away with cancer, we have called up Dr. Reddy's and told them that we would like to donate her eyes because her body was having cancer. So it cannot be donated. Any of her part was not useful. Just to donate her eyes, we tried to do that. But I was informed and educated that a person suffering from cancer cannot donate any of their organs. So this is some education I have got through her death, which I've learned. I think a lot of things which we don't know, that awareness I think I need and most of us need. If you can conduct such camps, it will be very useful for all of us. Thank you so much. And yes, I pledge. Thank you.
So we do a lot of public education programs starting from schools, high schools, colleges, large organizations, social clubs like Rotary, Lions. But whatever we do is a drop in the ocean. So this, each of you can act as a catalyst and, give us an opportunity so that we could come to the location that you are telling us. If you're part of a company, tell us. We'll come and make a presentation to your employees. If you're part of a club, we have friends from Lions Club. We've made more than 500 presentations to Lions Club itself. So we'd like you to tell us where, give us leads so that we can go and talk to them about organ donation. We believe that each of you is an organ donation ambassador. So please be in touch with us. Tell us, use our services, and please guide us so that we are able to reach more and more people. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to request Mrs. Manjulata Kalanidhi, journalist from the New Indian Express. Manjulata, thank you so much for coming. Manjulata Kalanidhi is a senior Hyderabad-based journalist who writes for the New Indian Express and has been an accomplished journalist with over 18 years of work experience in mainstream English media. She is also, she has raised over 2 lakh kg of rice across the country for the poor, besides the 21 lakh worth groceries to the needy during COVID-19. Rice Bucket Challenge is today a case study in the National Geographic Learning Center. So she's become the queen of Rice Bucket Challenge. Thank you so much, Panchalata, for coming. Would you like to walk the ramp in this beautiful sari?
Thank you for having me. Yeah. I always believe that a life without a cause is a life without an effect. So everybody, when we are living, we need to find one cause that is aligned with our values. And with Mohan Foundation, you can find a cause that you can pursue even after your death. Like the famous caption of LIC India goes, "Jeevan ke saath bhi, jeevan ke baad bhi." So thank you for giving us this opportunity. And I'm very proud to say that I've already pledged my eyes almost 10 years ago, and I have already pledged my organs too. The last time I heard about Mohan Foundation a few years ago, so I'm glad to be actually walking the talk today. Thank you so much, and I hope we collaborate for all many more such things. Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like to show the donor card? I like the swag. Thank you so much. May I request my colleague Mrs. Pallavi Kumar, our Executive Director from Gurgaon. She takes care of our Delhi and our Manipur work. I call her the mountain girl. She summited the Everest Base Camp and Kilimanjaro. Cutie, thank you so much for coming. She's a fitness freak. If you look at her Instagram stories, it's all about working out, you know. All the poses you will see, oh my God, I don't know how she does it. But a very, very enthusiastic and a compassionate person. And we are truly proud to have you with us, Pallavi, and for what you do for the cause.
Thank you. I think the general message on organ donation, nobody could have put it better than what Lalita did. As for me personally, I think I'm very, very privileged and very, very thankful to life for having given me this opportunity to have been able to contribute to this cause, to be able to use my skills, the training that I've received from the foundation, and the passion that I feel for this cause to help families in their moments of grief and loss, to take a decision that will save other lives. I think I couldn't have found a more worthwhile cause to have put my energy and time. So thank you. And Lalita was the one who picked me up from foundation. So thank you, Lalita. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Pallavi. We have two of our transplant coordinators posted in two different government hospitals, Gandhi and Usmania Hospital. And we are very lucky that, the nephrology department, both in the Gandhi and Usmania, are very, very supportive of organ donation. And one such strong supporter we have amidst us, Dr. Rama. Please come, a nephrologist from Usmania Hospital. When I said we'd like you to walk the ramp, she was the one who said immediately. And she sent her a picture of her sari, and she said, I'm going to wear the sari. Thank you so much, Dr. Rama, for coming. Would you like to walk the ramp? Truly thankful to you from the bottom of my heart. So privileged to have you.
Thank you so much, Lalita. I'm very happy to be here because these two causes are really close to my heart. And I congratulate Abhihara and Mohan for this successful promotional event. And thanks to the lovely audience and our beautiful chief guest, also my favorite childhood actress.
You're all doing a great job promoting this event, and thanks to such promotional events, organ donation is really picking up. And I'm proud to say that Telangana is now the topmost in the list for organ donation. So we started late, but we reached top quick. So we should continue these activities and many more successful events.
Thank you so much. Ma. As I said, we have a liver transplant recipient who received a liver 12 years ago. Shankar Narayan Garu, please come on the stage. And in fact, I still remember my husband, when he was the CEO of MOHAN Foundation, Mr. Raghuram, he counseled a family who lost their loved one. They were the person was brain dead. And my husband counseled the family, and they donated all the organs. And the liver went to Mr. Shankar Narayan. And he is always very grateful for the new lease of life that he had got. Randi, Shankar Narayan garu. And in fact, when he got the organ, he said, I have no other God. Mr. Raghuram is my God. And so he took a picture with him, framed it. He has one, and he sent one to us. And every year, he says, Madam, 1 year I payindi naku transplant. So recently he said 11 years I payindi, 12th year running 11 years.
And every year sends a message.
Yes.
Stating that I finished.
So it's so nice.
He's the one liver patient who has always been in touch with us.
Yes.
The people get it and forget. This is the person who has not forgotten us at all.
Do you want to walk the ramp together?
Already Lalita has explained about him that he has got liver about 11 years back and he is entering into the 12th year. He is leading a quality of life, good quality of life, and enjoying the life. It is because someone said, some family said that we will donate organs, and because of that organ, he is able to live and enjoy the life. That's why I say, please do not take organs to heaven. Heaven knows them. They are needed here so that people can enjoy. Thank you. And I will request Saptaparni to say a few words.
మాకు నిజంగా గాడ్ సారు గాడెస్ లద్దె కాదు మాకు సహకరించింది డాక్టర్ ధర్మేశ్వర్ వేణుగోపాల్ బలిపేసి కోఆర్డినేటర్ చేస్తున్నారు మై వైఫ్ మై సన్స్ రిలేటివ్స్ అండ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అన్నారు.
Thank you so much.
And thank you. Wonderful.
Modi coach. Thank you. Thanks, Andy.
I want to say something.
Sir, time అయిపోయిందండి. Time అయిపోయింది.
Actually, he told that he will not do ramp walk. He want to move back.
Thank you. Thanks, Andy. Namaste, Andy. May I request Dr. Sonali Arora to please come on to the dais. She is a transplant cardiologist at Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences. Sonali, please come. When I called her and said we'd like you to walk the ramp, she immediately agreed. And such a beautiful transplant cardiologist. Yeah? So would you like to walk the ramp?
Namaskar, Hyderabad. It's such an honor and a privilege to be standing in front of all of you to support this noble cause. And it is so heartening that we have 3 of our recipients here.
are heart and lung transplant recipients. I have always been very fascinated with transplant medicine because of the science of it, the physiology of it. That's why I decided to pursue this field. But then I read a book by a transplant surgeon, Joseph Merrick, how death becomes life. And that changed my perspective. It was not only the process of transplantation, it was the process of organ donation, which was also very, very important. I was always on the recipient side, not the organ donator side. Reading through the stories of the surgeons, patients, the donor families, and reading how at their darkest hour, the donor family decides to help someone, a recipient or the recipient family, is beyond science, is the truest meaning of humanity. And I don't think we can explain that. It is my fortune and my privilege and my honor of me and my team at KIMS to live through these recipients' lives and to see them breathing, their hearts beating, and going out of the hospital when they have struggled, they have been trapped there, we have seen them not doing well, and then they walk out. It's a lot of struggle, it's not a cakewalk, but they do it with a lot of courage and strength. So I would like to say here, please change the ending of someone's story by donating an organ. Let's not keep the story same. Let's keep it going. Thank you so much for having me here. I, of course, pledge my organs. My husband knows about it. And I just want to add one thing. This is a Pochampalli given by my dad 4 years ago. When madam called me, I didn't know which sari to wear. My mother-in-law there sitting in the audience helps me. And she's a staunch supporter of organ donation. And she is my first educator for hand loom education. So I thank her for that. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sanani. May I now request Dr. Samata Roshni, Anatomy Professor, to please come on to the dais.
Yeah, Sabak Namaskaram. I thought I was going to misuse this chance, not only about the donating organs, but also, can I be a little selfish? Yeah. Please donate, because somebody has already talked about it. Donating the whole body to the medical colleges. There is a great deficit. Very bad situation, and we must train our future doctors. There are so many colleges coming up, and there is great deficit of the cadavers. So please, thank you very much, because you are a celebrity and you talked about it, and I got because my recent experience, the family was ready to donate the body. They called me to come, because department people should come and help us. The village people were ready to beat us up. How can you take this body? We should do all karma kanda. Yeah? Our body should go with all the organs. Especially I felt very happy when Sri Chinnajiyar Swami talked about donating organs and all, because actually our religion doesn't allow, I think, the religious feelings and all. But when he talked, I think some celebrities and some religious people should promote this. And not only, I think here, in this hall, people are all, 90 to 99% convinced people. And we should convince the rural population, where the most of the population is staying there. So thank you very much. And I forgot, first of all, I wanted to congratulate these great ladies. And also, thank you so much. And I'm not a ramp walker and all. I actually was against but just for the fun I came here. And because of my friend Sudha, she's a close friend of mine. And I thank you so much, for giving me opportunity to meet so many celebrities and good people and coming together for a cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Actually, we get a lot of calls saying that we'd like to donate organs, but the bodies at home, they're not brain dead. And we also get calls saying that, from the old age homes and all, the family wants to donate organs, but since they are not brain dead, our transplant coordinators asked them if they would like to donate body. So we have had several body donations also. So like madam said, this is useful for the Department of Anatomy, for the medical students, for practice and research. So we have partnered with Usmania Gandhi, Kamineni ESI Hospital. So we do at least 4 body donations every month. Yeah. Huh? Gayatri Bhargavi garu, please. May I request Dr. Vinila Reddy, dentist, to please come on to the dais. Beautiful.
Introduce myself. I'm Dr. Vinila, working as a professor in a dental college in Pondicherry. No, Indira Gandhi Institute of Dental Sciences. Yeah. I'm happy to be here, and thanks a lot for inviting me. And it's an honor and a privilege for me to be here today. And it's for the twin noble cause. It's like after Sudha inviting me, I just thought it's only for Abhihara, but it's for MOHAN Foundations too. Thanks a lot. Thanks. It's my privilege to be here. Thank you.
What is this sari?
It is a Mahadevpur Kasar sari. That's the only Kasar cluster in South India.
Oh, Mahadevpur Kasar sari.
Revati ma'am, I just want to tell you that my husband is a great fan of you.
Who is not?
He's an IAS officer. He asked me to take a picture with you.
Please come. Okay. May I request Dr. Tapasri, pulmonologist, to please come on to the dais.
Sorry ma'am, sorry.
This is another doctor I really admire a lot. She's a great pulmonologist, great with her patients. During COVID, I had COVID twice, and after 3 shots of COVID also, I got COVID. So she's been a great pulmonologist and a great supporter of organ donation. And when I told her that we'd like you to walk the ramp, I've never seen her in a sari. I always saw her with PPE. So I really don't know how she looks like. And what a beautiful woman, and such a lovely sari. Pochampalli, please, would you like to walk the ramp?
Thank you, Lalita ma'am, for having me here. Thank you, sir. So, all of us have pledged our organs, that's great. But knowing what goes on inside a organ donation counseling room, I am a trained transplant pulmonologist, so I can say that the bottleneck we face with the family is they keep wondering what happens to the deceased donor's body later. So that's the bottleneck. I think all of us have to pledge to at least educate 10 families about this, because everybody is not privileged enough to have our education. People from villages do come, and like ma'am said, they wanted to beat us up if we ask for a body. So at least let us all educate 10 families that the deceased donor gets very good dignity post donation. So I think we all have to pledge for that along with our organs. Like I do pledge my organs. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Colonel Vikram Subramaniam, please come on to the dais.
It's an honor to be here. It so happens that I hang my uniform on the 31st of December this year, and I've just come on leave. And my wife Gayatri, she kind of encouraged me to be here. But one thing that I take back from here, and which I would try and do it, take back to my organization, convince my people that the soldiers who are serving, let us pledge the organs, and let the convince the families also, so that if there is, there are casualties and fatalities in our organization, these soldiers can live on after that as well. So I would like to take that from here today and try and do that. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And 1 second, please, Gayatri.
Randi, please.
Actress in Telugu and is also a philanthropist. And yeah, this is my army husband.
Army husband.
So we usually here and there and all over India, but today we are together.
So good to have you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Andy. Pleasure. We have our own friend, journalist, Mrs. Madhuri Dasagrandi, fantastic singer. You know, when she was working in Sakshi kada Madhuri? Mundu Sakshi. So she came to do my story. So na story vinagane avade edchesaru. She really tried. She said, Lalita garu nenu cheyalenandi, nenu ee story cheyalenu. So I had to convince her కూర్చోబెట్టి office lo. Then she filmed the entire story. So can never forget, Madhuri, the contributions that you have made for organ donation through Sakshi, Telangana, and continue to be a supporter of organ donation. Thank you. Please.
It's absolutely a privilege to be here, Andy. Lalita garu 2011 lo nenu kalsanu. I would like to say, Lalita garu, mimmalni nenu kalsaka I motivated around 10 families. So they donated, and I couldn't ask them to donate other organs. At least eyes anna donate cheyandi, because our time lo our lip service cheyadam chala easy. Kani vallu a pain go through avutuntaru kada, that is very difficult. Vallu edustuntaru, I can't force them, right? But still edaithe hospitals lo jarigayo, mee hospital lo unda ani ala cheyadam jarigindi. Luckily 2011 నుంచి now it's 22, ఒక 10 members దాకా డొనేట్ చేశారు. Thank you and congratulations for completing 25 years. Thank you Hema and Sudha for inviting me. Thank you. Yes. This saree, so when Hema invited me, I was like, na Pochampalli and Gadwal were in dry wash lo unnai. So I was like petrified, em cheyali ippudu ani. So this saree was given by a friend of mine, Mr. Azhar Sheikh. He's also a journalist. So Rakhi gift ga, because he supports weavers, Rakhi gift ga naaku idi pampinchadu annamata. So I'm wearing this saree for the first time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you. I'd like to request Mr. Murli Vardarajan to please come on to the dais. Both Hema and Murli have been a great supporters of Mohan Foundation. Hema, when I said we have to do this ramp walk, she immediately agreed. When we did a music concert in the metro station in Chennai, she flew from here and she put up a stall of Color the Earth. All the sales of Color the Earth, the curios, everything, the jewelry, she donated to Mohan Foundation. And she has a wonderful husband. What can I say about Murli? He's the CEO of L&T Metro. And when we said we want to do a flash mob in 3 metro stations, he immediately agreed. And we were able to motivate several youth, to pledge to donate organs. And he continues to be a great supporter of organ donation and Mohan Foundation. And when I said you should walk the ramp and wear ikat, he immediately agreed. Thank you so much, Murli. Would you like to? All the jewelry that we are wearing, all the terracotta jewelry that we are wearing, we flaunt each time we are wearing a sari with the terracotta jewelry. It's all made, curated by Hema. I'd like Hema and Murli to say a few words.
First of all, we love you like crazy. You've been more than a mom to me, especially since I lost her 11 years ago. She's made up, even more than I could have ever dreamed of with her love, for the love of her and her cause, that she so passionately endeavors every single breath that she takes. This and more, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. I'm truly blessed.
And we do want to say that all of us have to be champions of organ donation. And just by saying we have to be champions of no use, I realize today we have to actually make it happen when the time is not a very pleasant one, especially for a deceased person and their family. It's at that time that we should be able to rise above sorrow to actually make it a day of giving for them and keep their loved ones' life and spirit going on forever. Thank you.
I call her Ma because I always keep saying I'm your son. So your son has never gone anywhere. I'm here with you. So this is for you. And the kind of cause she has been doing, I would call her, she's the Karma Yogi, and she has created many Karma Yogis as we go by. And so we are all honored to be part of this campaign. Thanks, Sudha, for the lovely Abhiyara. You've always been so close to my heart. And as in Metro, I know you must have read in the papers that on 26th November, when everybody was enjoying the IPL match, we got a call from the hospital saying that we need to transport a live heart in a span of less than 30 minutes. Can you do it? So our team quickly put forward at 1 a.m. So we stopped all the trains, where the people were going back after the IPL. India won the match, and ensured that within 25 minutes the heart reached from Nagol to Jubilee checkpost. So we created what we call as a green channel. So the ministry has taken up this matter very seriously, that there should be kind of an ambulance, because the roads are getting congested. So all metros across India should come up with a procedure. If such a thing is happening, or organ is transplanted, or there's an SOS, there's no harm stopping all trains and giving the channel for any kind of organ which is going to be transplanted. So we are being proud. So at least this year we did one good karma. We as a L&T Metro, we feel good. And thank you for this noble cause. And we'll continue to do this cause as we go forward. Thank you. We also pledge our organs, and we'll again repledge confirm our pledge again. Thank you all for being here. Thank you.
I'd like to request Mrs. Usha Yanamandra to please come on to the stage. She's an international stylist, a trainer, coach, and whatnot. You know, a very accomplished woman. I'd like you to please walk the ramp and then speak.
First, I'm really honored and privileged to be here. It goes back to 10 years from today. I have pledged my organs to MOHAN Foundation. I had not known anyone. I just went ahead and did that. I got the card with me. And I happened to meet Lalita ma'am very recently. And this is something which brought me closer to a person who has started this noble cause. And she invited me to this premiere after that. And the second thing which happened was I'm meeting Revati ma'am here after the movie. It was so close to a lot of emotions I share. I'm not going to take a lot of time of yours. Being an image consultant and stylist, like ma'am has introduced me, thank you. I am very close to the sarees, but I would love to bring it closer to the younger generation by draping it in such a way, fusion in the modern style. I'm also writing a book which says bringing back the Indian saree in the image consultant's way. So it's a part of, again, I met Sudha ma'am here, so this is also something happening, like a dream come true, all the things coming together. Ma'am has said me few things. I want to talk only for 1 more minute. It says you need to have a large heart to donate your organs. And my favorite line, which I always use wherever I go, is don't compare or compete, because in this fast world, people are, fear of missing out, FOMOs, and you're always comparing, competing. I want to be the best. But then collaborate, cooperate, and then contribute. So this is my favorite line, which I want to use it here as well. Let's collaborate, let's cooperate and contribute to this noble cause. Apart from being a stylist, I'm also doing a lot of awareness programs in cybersecurity, which is very rampant today, along with women's safety empowerment and prevention of sexual harassment. I would love to collaborate and also spread awareness on these noble causes wherever I go. From today, I'm pledging that also.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to? Thank you. Thank you, Usha. Thanks a lot. We'd like to request Mirchi Bhargavi to please come on to the dais. Admiring you.
Please.
Thank you. All thanks to my darling Sudha. I'm wearing Abhihara's exclusive collection, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm ఒక మంచి పని చేస్తున్నానని ఆనందంగా ఉంది ఈరోజు. అండ్ యాదేవి సర్వభూతేషు శక్తి రూపేణ సంస్థిత. ఇక్కడున్న లేడీస్ అందరికీ నమస్తే నమో నమః.
అందరికీ నమస్తే. చీరలు అంటే ఎవరికి ఇష్టం ఉండదు, అందులోనూ ఆడోళ్ళకి మస్తు ఇష్టం. మరి అసలు చీరలు ఎన్నో రకాలు ఉన్నాయి. అట్లాంటి చీరలలో ఇక్కత్ కాటన్ అనేది ఇంకో రకం. మరి దాని గురించి ఇంకా ఎన్నో విషయాలు మనం తెలుసుకుందాం ఇవాళ. హాయ్ అండి.
హాయ్.
మీ పేరు?
నా పేరు డాక్టర్ శ్రీదేవి.
డాక్టర్ శ్రీదేవి. హాయ్ అండి.
హాయ్. నేను బాగున్నాను, మీరు ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
మస్తు మంచిగా ఉన్నాను. అండ్ మీరు శారీస్ గురించి చెప్పండి. అంటే
సారీస్ నా లైఫ్లోకి మా నాయనమ్మ గారితో పాటు వచ్చాయి. ఇవాళ నేను ఆవిడది ఒక 30-40 ఏళ్ళ గద్వాలు కట్టుకున్నాను. ఆవిడ మాట్లాడుతూ వాళ్ళు ఇది పెట్టారు, వాళ్ళు అది పెట్టారు అని చెప్తూ ఉంటే, దాని తర్వాత మా అమ్మగారి దగ్గర లేని చీర లేదు, ప్రతి స్టేట్ నుంచి ఒక్కొక్కటి తెచ్చుకునేవారు. అయితే అలా నెమ్మదిగా చీరల మీద ఇష్టం పుట్టింది. దానిలో ఒక్క కుట్టు కూడా లేకుండా మనం లావుగైనా సన్నగైనా డెలివరీ అయినా ఏమైనా కట్టగలిగే ఒకటే ఒక గార్మెంట్ చీర. అందుకే నాకు చాలా ఇష్టం చీర అంటే.
ఇక్కత్ కాటన్ గురించి.
ఇక్కత్ యాక్చువల్లీ నేను బీటెక్ టెక్స్టైల్ టెక్నాలజీ చేశాను. మా ఫస్ట్ ట్రిప్పే మమ్మల్ని పోచంపల్లి పట్టుకెళ్ళారు. ఆ పోచంపల్లి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇక్కత్ అంటే ఏంటో చూసిన. ఇక్కత్లో మంచిగా యాన్ని డై చేస్తారు కొన్ని చోట్ల చెయ్యరు. దానివల్ల అందమైన డిజైన్స్ గ్రాఫ్లో పెట్టకుండానే అందంగా చీర మీద వస్తాయి. ఇక్కత్ కాటన్లో ఉంటుంది అండ్ దాని తర్వాత సిల్క్లో ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఇండియాలో అయితే ఒరిస్సా చాలా ఫేమస్, మన తెలంగాణ పోచంపల్లి, సింగిల్ ఇక్కత్, డబుల్ ఇక్కత్ మస్తు ఉన్నాయి. అన్నిటికన్నా ఈజీ ఏంటంటే పాకెట్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ, మెయింటెనెన్స్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ, న్యాచురల్ డైస్తో చేస్తారు అండ్ హాయిగా ఉంటుంది. కట్టినప్పుడు తృప్తి కలుగుతుంది. ఎవరికో మనం ఇంట్లో దీపం పెట్టిన ఫీలింగ్, మన ఇంట్లో మనం దేవుడికి దీపం పెట్టుకున్న హాయిగా ఉండే ఫీలింగ్. నా విషయంలో అట్లా అనిపిస్తుంది ఇక్కత్.
అండ్ ఆర్గాన్ డొనేట్ గురించి మీరేం చెప్తారు మీ మాటల్లో?
అరే చాలా సాడ్ అండ్ మంచి స్టోరీ ఉంది నా దగ్గర, ఒక్క నిమిషంలో చెప్పేస్తా. ఒక ఆటో అయినా నేను రాజుగారు అని పిలుస్తుండే హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చినప్పుడు. ఆయన పేరు సత్యనారాయణ అని నాకు తెలియదు. చాలా కాలానికి ఒకరోజు ఫోన్ వచ్చింది ఇంటికి, సత్యనారాయణ వాళ్ళ అమ్మాయిని మాట్లాడుతున్నా అని చెప్తుంటే నేను రాంగ్ నెంబర్ అనుకుని కట్ చేసేసిన. తర్వాత తెలిసిందంటే రాజుగారు మా ఆటో డ్రైవరు. నెక్స్ట్ డే పేపర్లో చదివితే 7 మందికి ఆయన పెరాలసిస్ వచ్చి బ్రెయిన్ డెడ్ అయితే నిమ్స్లో మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ ద్వారా 7గురికి ఆయన ప్రాణం పోసిండు. ఆయన నిజంగా రాజుగారు అయిపోయిండు. సో ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్లో ఐ థింక్ అన్నీ పక్కన పెట్టి అన్నీ మర్చిపోయి మనం మన బాడీ సైన్స్కి ఇంకొక 4గురికి ఉపయోగపడేలా చేయగలగడమే ఐ థింక్ పరమార్థం జీవితంది. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ థింక్ అబౌట్ ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్.
చాలా మంచిగా చెప్పారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. బాయ్.
హాయ్ మ్యామ్.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. Can you tell about some words about ikat sarees?
Again, you're asking me about it.
Yeah, because how was the tradition? How you feel the comfort?
It's a beautiful weave. I'm very happy to be wearing this sari.
Tell about organ donation.
So organ donation को सब लोग सोचते हैं कि ये ज़िंदगी का अंत है. You know, हर वक्त लोग organ donation के बारे में बहुत सैडली सोचते हैं. बट एक्चुअली देखा जाए तो एक नए जीवन की शुरुआत है. आपका जीवन ख़त्म हुआ है बट आपके ऑर्गन डोनेट करने से कई ज़िंदगियाँ और जी सकते हैं, कई फैमिलीज़ की लाइफ सुधर सकती है. तो हम जो है मोहन फाउंडेशन में हम उसको एक सेलिब्रेशन ऑफ लाइफ की तरह देखते हैं. इट्स अ सेलिब्रेशन ऑफ बीइंग अलाइव. While you're alive, celebrate life, and once you're gone, you celebrate life. And today's event, walking in ikat sarees, walking in Telangana weaves, was part of that celebration. The beauty and the color of these sarees is the beauty and color of organ donation.
And you are looking so beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
thank
much.
you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
నమస్తే మ్యామ్.
నమస్తే. హలో.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు? అది ఇది కన్నా మన పక్క మాస్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో ఎట్లా ఉన్నారని అడిగితే మంచిగా ఉంటుంది.
అంతే, బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఉన్నాను, చాలా చాలా బాగున్నాను. అందరూ బాగుండాలి, అందులో ఆ ఆనందంలో మనం ఉండాలి అంటే మన ఆర్గన్స్ని డొనేట్ చేయాలి. మనం పోయిన తర్వాత కూడా మనం బతికుండాలి అనుకునే ఒక మంచి కాజ్. మనకు కావాల్సిన వాళ్ళు, మన ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళు అందరితోటి ప్లెడ్జ్ చేయించడం అవసరం. బికాజ్ మనం చూస్తున్నాం పాండమిక్ తర్వాత మన జీవన విధానమే మారిపోయింది, మన ఆలోచనే మారిపోయింది. సో మన ఆర్గన్స్ మన తర్వాత బతికుంటాయా అని కూడా కొంతమందికి తెలీదు. ఎస్, బతికుంటాయి. ఒక లిమిటెడ్ టైంలో మీరు కూడా డొనేట్ చేసినట్టయితే ప్రతి అవయవం కూడా ఇంకొక మనిషికి జీవితాన్ని ఇవ్వడానికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. దాన్ని ఎండోర్స్ చేయడానికి నేను ఈరోజు మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ వాళ్ళ కార్యక్రమానికి వచ్చాను. ఐ ప్లెడ్జ్ ఆల్ మై ఆర్గన్స్. అండ్ ఈరోజు ర్యాంప్ వాక్ నడిచాము అందరం. హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్న చాలా పాపులర్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ విమెన్ అందరూ కలిసి ఒక మంచి కాజ్కి వచ్చారు. రేవతి గారు వచ్చారు. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ వేరింగ్ దిస్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఇక్కత్ సారీ. అండ్ ప్రతిసారి నేను ఏ గవర్నమెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ హోస్ట్ చేయడానికి వెళ్ళినా కానీ ఐ స్పెసిఫికలీ చూస్ హ్యాండ్లూమ్ వేర్. మోదీ గారి ఈవెంట్కి కూడా హ్యాండ్లూమే వేసుకున్నాను. ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్, చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ ఏ ఈవెంట్కి వెళ్ళిన గవర్నమెంట్ ఈవెంట్స్కి ఐ చోజ్ సిల్క్ అండ్ హ్యాండ్ వోవెన్ సారీస్. అండ్ దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ జస్ట్ లవ్. అంటే అమ్మని ఒకసారి హగ్ చేసుకుంటే ఎంత హాయిగా ఉంటుంది, అలా ఉంటుంది మన హ్యాండ్ వోవెన్. మన చేనేత కళాకారులకి ఇవ్వాల్సిన రెస్పెక్ట్ అది. వాళ్ళని బతికిద్దాం, చేనేత కళాకారులకి ఇవ్వాల్సిన గుర్తింపునిద్దాం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
ముందు చేనేత బట్టల గురించి, ఇది మన సంస్కృతికి సంబంధించింది. మనం పూర్వం నుంచి చాలా పేరుగల చేనేత పరిశ్రమ ఉండే మన దగ్గర. అగ్గిపెట్టెలో చీరని పెట్టి ప్యాక్ చేయగల టాలెంట్ ఉండే మన దగ్గర. అటువంటి సంస్కృతి అది ఒకటే కాకుండా ఆరోగ్యరీత్యా కూడా చేనేత అనేది ప్యూర్ కాటన్ అనేది చాలా మంచిది. సింథటిక్ వేసుకుంటే శ్వాస తీసుకోవడం కూడా కష్టం అనిపిస్తుంది నాకైతే పర్సనల్గా. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి మా కుటుంబంలోనే చేనేతకి చాలా ప్రాముఖ్యత ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళం.
అది ఇప్పటికీ కంటిన్యూ అవుతుంది. ఈరోజు జరిగిన ఫంక్షన్ ఒక చేనేత గురించే కాకుండా ఆర్గన్ అండ్ బాడీ డొనేషన్ గురించి. ఇది చాలా అవసరమైన విషయం, ఎందుకంటే మనకు జనాభా ఎంత ఉందో ఆర్గన్ అవసరం కూడా అంతే ఉంది. కాలేయం కానీ కన్ను చూపుపోయినప్పుడు కానీ ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్ వల్ల తిరిగి వాళ్ళు జీవితాన్ని కొనసాగించే అవకాశం ఉంది. కాబట్టి ఇది ఒక పట్టణాల్లోనే కాకుండా గ్రామాల్లో కూడా ఈ మెసేజ్ వెళ్ళాలని నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే మనం ఉన్న జనాభాను బట్టి అయితే చాలా అవయవాలను డొనేట్ చేసే అవకాశం ఉంది. ప్రజల జీవితాన్ని పొడిగించే అవకాశం ఉంది. ఈరోజు జరిగిన పండగ సందర్భం ఏమిటంటే మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ అవయవదానం అని ప్రమోట్ చేసేవాళ్ళు, అభిహార ఏమో చేనేత వస్త్రాలను సంబంధించి ప్రమోట్ చేసేవాళ్ళు. ఈ రెండు కలిసి ఈరోజు ర్యాంప్ వాక్ అని ఆర్గనైజ్ చేశారు. అంటే చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా జరిగింది. మనకున్న అభిప్రాయం ఉంటుంది జీరో సైజ్ ఉంటేనే ర్యాంప్ వాకులు చేస్తారు, క్యాట్ వాకులు చేస్తారని. అటువంటిది ఏం లేకుండా అందరూ చాలా ఉత్సాహంగా పాల్గొన్నారు. It was a good program.
So I'm Srividya from MOHAN Foundation. I work as the project manager of MOHAN Foundation. MOHAN is an acronym for Multi-Organ Harvesting Aid Network. We are a 25-year-old organization spread across 7 cities in the country. Organ donation, a simple yes to organ donation can save up to 7 lives and enhance several others through skin and tissue donations. We work in the field of deceased organ donation. The current rate of organ donation in India is 0.08 per million population. Just imagine, a single yes to organ donation can give eyes to several people. Several people can see the sunrise. You can live in a heart, your heart can beat in someone else. What could be a greater gift than living in somebody else after we are gone? Today I'm Srividya, tomorrow I'm just another body. So let's pledge to donate organs today. So today we are at Saptaparni, Banjara Hills on 23rd of December. It's a very special event wherein we want to promote our culturally rich heritage as well as sparkle the debate on organ donation. So I'm sporting an ikkat sari. It's a Telangana woven ikkat black and white mixture. So handloom industries they do not get the government schemes and they had suffered a lot in the past 2 years due to COVID. So this is an attempt to raise their livelihood and promote Telangana's culturally rich heritage. Thank you so much.
నా పేరు డాక్టర్ శశికళ, నేను గైనకాలజిస్ట్ని. మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ వాళ్ళు 25 సంవత్సరాలు పూర్తి చేసుకున్న సందర్భంగా అభిహార వాళ్ళ చేనేత వస్త్రాల 10 సంవత్సరాలు పూర్తి చేసుకున్న సందర్భంగా జరుపుకుంటున్న ఒక ర్యాంప్ వాక్కి వచ్చాను. ఈ మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ వాళ్ళు చేస్తున్నది ఎంతో చాలా గొప్ప సేవ. 25 సంవత్సరాలుగా వాళ్ళు అవిశ్రాంతంగా శ్రమించి ఇలాగా అవయవాల దానాన్ని గురించి దాని ముఖ్య అవసరాన్ని గురించి అందరికీ తెలియజేస్తున్నారు. మన దేశంలో 84% జీవించి ఉన్న వాళ్ళే అవయవాలు ఇస్తున్నారు. 14% మాత్రమే మనం అంటే కెడావరిక్ ఆర్గన్స్ అంటాము. అదే ఇతర దేశాల్లో 86% కెడావరిక్ ఆర్గన్స్ అయితే 14% మాత్రమే జీవించి ఉన్న వాళ్ళు దానం చేసే పరిస్థితి ఉంది. కాబట్టి మన దేశంలో ఈ మార్పు చాలా అవసరము. ఇన్నాళ్ళు 25 ఏళ్ళు చేసినా కూడా ఇంకా ముందు ఇంకా చాలా చేయవలసిన అవసరం ఉంది. చాలామందికి ఈ విషయం తెలపాల్సిన అవసరము, దీని గురించి అవగాహన తెలియటం అవసరం ఉన్నది. ఇక అభిహార వాళ్ళు చేనేత వస్త్రాల గురించి చెప్పాలంటే తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో ఎన్నో రకాల చేనేత వస్త్రాలు తయారవుతున్నాయి. మొదటి నుంచి దాదాపు 40 ఏళ్ళుగా నేను చేనేత వస్త్రాలే కట్టుకుంటున్నాను. కాబట్టి ఈ సందర్భంలో దాని గురించి కూడా ప్రజలు ఎక్కువగా ఈ మిల్లు వస్త్రాల కంటే చేనేత కార్మికులకి చేనేత పరిశ్రమని మనం వాళ్ళని సపోర్ట్ చేయాలి. కాబట్టి చేనేతలు ఎక్కువగా వాడటం గురించి అందరికీ అవగాహన పెరుగుతుందని నేను భావిస్తున్నాను.
Hi, so today we saw a very unique partnership of Abhihara and Mohan Foundation.
Abhihara that promotes handloom sarees. Today I learned that Ikat sarees is originated from Telangana, and as someone that has been born and brought up in Hyderabad, I feel extremely proud to be learning about handlooms and to promote more people to wear handloom sarees. And my mother works for organ donation. She works for MOHAN Foundation that spreads the cause of organ donation, and it's very inspiring to see how one can continue to give life even after death. So to see this unique partnership today has been not only inspiring but has been a very learning process.
నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు సాయంత్రం ఇక్కడ సప్తపర్ణిలో మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ ఇంకా అభిహార ద్వారా ఇద్దరు కలిపి స్పాన్సర్ చేసిన వీవర్స్ ర్యాంప్ వాక్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇది చాలా ముఖ్యమైన ఈవెంట్, ఎందుకంటే మోహన్ ఫౌండేషన్ గత 25 years నుండి ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్ ఇంకా చాలా సేవ చేసి ఉన్నారు. ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్ గురించి చాలా తెలియాలి, మనందరికీ చాలా ముఖ్యము. ఎస్పెషలీ ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్ అంటే ఓన్లీ ఐ డొనేషన్ అనుకుంటాము. సో ఒక ప్రాణానికి జీవం పోసినట్టు. సో ఈ మెసేజ్ అందరికీ స్ప్రెడ్ అవ్వాలి, అవేర్నెస్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో నేను అందరినీ విజ్ఞప్తి చేసుకుంటున్నాను. నేను ఆర్గన్ డొనేట్ చేయండి, ఇంకొకరికి ఒక లైఫ్ ఇవ్వండి, వారి జీవనంకి ఉపాధి అవ్వండి. సో I request every one of you for organ donation, and I'm here for an event from Mohan Foundation and Abhihara. Abhihara వచ్చేసి అది ఒక సోషల్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్. తెలంగాణలో ఉన్న అన్ని వీవ్స్, సస్టైనబుల్ ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్, ఎకో కలర్స్ వీళ్ళు స్టాక్ చేసి ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈరోజు కట్టుకున్న చీర కూడా ఇక్కత్ చీర. చాలామందికి తెలంగాణ వీవ్స్ అంటే ఒక్క ఇక్కత్ అనుకుంటారు. ఇక్కత్ ఒకటే కాదు, గొల్లబామ ఉంది, నారాయణపేట వీ ఉంది, గద్వాల్ వీ ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు టస్సర్ కూడా మహదేవ్పూర్ నుండి టస్సర్ కూడా ఉంది. అలాగే హిమ్రూ వీవ్స్ కూడా ఇప్పుడు హ్యాండ్లూమ్ కౌన్సిల్ వాళ్ళు యాడ్ చేసి ఉన్నారు. ఆర్మూర్లో కూడా చీరలు ఉన్నాయి. ఇలా తెలంగాణలో చాలా వీవ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కత్ మన మెయిన్ వీవ్ అయినా కానీ ఈ వీవ్స్ని కూడా మీరు వేర్ చేయండి, ధరించండి, ఎందుకంటే వాటికి కూడా లైవ్లీహుడ్స్. సో దిస్ ఈవెంట్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ క్రియేటింగ్ లైవ్లీహుడ్స్. ఒకటి చేనేత అయితే ఇంకొకరికి అవయవం దానం చేయమని. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ.